Thought Roger Corman was done making dinosaur movies after the first Carnosaur? He knows a franchise when he sees one. After all, he made 3 Sharktopus movies. And just like he made sure the first Carnosaur was released before Jurassic Park, Corman managed to pump out a sequel 2 whole years before Jurassic Park got one, which means this movie isn't a knockoff of The Lost World. Instead, it's something else. So after the first Carnosaur was a success at the box office, relatively speaking, it was only natural that it would get a sequel. After all, if they can make 16 witchcraft movies and counting, then I say there can be more than one Carnosaur movie. And so in 1995, we got Carnosaur 2, Carnosaurer. Now, unlike the first Carnosaur, this one didn't get a thumbs up from Gene Siskel, but the cover does have this quote on it: "Put aliens and Jurassic Park in a blender and Carnosaur 2 is what you get." And that might be the most accurate thing ever put on a DVD cover, because this movie's plot is an almost beat-for-beat remake of Aliens, just with dinosaurs. Hey, the first movie was already a cash-in of Jurassic Park, and the way I figure, if you're gonna copy a movie sequel, might as well make it a good one. Besides, this is probably the closest we'll ever get to seeing a live-action Dino Crisis movie. So to recap the ending of the first movie, a rogue geneticist had created a virus that caused women to die giving birth to dinosaurs, and the only cure for the virus had been accidentally destroyed by the government, leaving mankind seemingly doomed to extinction. And if you're wondering how this movie follows up on that, don't worry, because it completely ignores that ending. Hey, it's got dinosaurs in it, which is enough for this to qualify as a sequel. On the plus side, they seem to have upped the font budget here compared to the first one, although I guess they couldn't afford footage from the previous movie and had to record it off the TV. Also, considering it's basically a copy of Aliens, am I the only one who thinks they missed a golden opportunity to name this movie Carnosaurs? I'm not really sure what's going on here, but something tells me Freddy Krueger is involved somehow.
Who's there?
See? That guy thinks he's in a slasher movie.
I said, who's there?
Whoever it is, you better stop it. I've got 2 days till retirement, and I just put new pictures of my kids in my wallet.
Huh?
Well, who could have seen that coming? If this movie really wanted to be like Aliens, this is the part where they'd find out Thrush has been in suspended animation for over 50 years. And if you're trying to imply that dinosaurs are responsible for what's going on, this guy should really have a pet chicken. Anyway, time to meet more of our characters.
Man, we could get in big trouble for this. Keep an eye out, and trust me.
Who's this kid supposed to be, the Edward Furlong John Connor stand-in? You're ripping off the wrong James Cameron movie, damn it.
Awesome! What is it, man? Industrial strength blammo, dude.
Aw, who's a cute little domestic terrorist? This is Jesse, who I guess is supposed to be our Newt stand-in for the movie. And aw man, he gets caught before he can blow some shit up. Thanks a lot, Captain Buzzkill. But just because he was caught trying to steal high explosives doesn't mean he can't be taught how to operate heavy machinery.
Whatever you do, don't throw this lever up. It operates the automatic doors over there. 150 feet. Straight down.
Alright, I got it. I know how we're gonna kill the T-Rex at the end. You don't have to keep telling me. Even though this kid is the movie's Newt stand-in, I think he should have been called Weasel.
You could go to jail for what you did today. Messing with those cables.
Cables, what are you talking about?
Look, don't lie to me.
If you caught him trying to steal explosives and think he sabotaged this place's electrical system, maybe you should send him to jail. You can tell things are getting serious around this place because another random guy gets POV'd to death. I don't know why in the hell they're showing this facility before everybody got killed. That part was only in the director's cut of Aliens. With communication at the facility suddenly cut off, it's time to call in some space marines, mercenaries, technicians, whoever the hell these people are.
So anyway, last night I'm hammering this girl, and things are going very well, and the phone rings, so I'm thinking on the other end it's my wife. So, of course, it didn't help plumbing much.
Please tell me this guy dies first. And in case you didn't know, this guy's supposed to be the annoying one.
What is wrong with you, Muck? Your Guns N' Roses looking bitch?
Guns N' Roses? This guy looks more like a Winger fan to me. Anyway, our main character is Jack Reed, played by character actor John Savage, and considering how prolific his film career's been, I wouldn't be surprised if he finished filming all of his scenes before his lunch break. But what about our other character actors?
It's probably the usual.
Yeah, a bunch of college kids standing around with their peckers in their hands.
You're a real classy dude, Monk, you know that?
Is it me, or does Monk look like the kind of guy who uses cocaine as a coffee sweetener? Yikes, Nick Fury is looking rough. I can see why he turned command over to Cliff DeYoung. He has a lot more experience with 90s horror movies. So, what's the situation?
Yucca Mountain is a military-operated uranium mine. Anyway, last night it blew its load again.
Well, I don't think that's such a big deal. I mean, happens to everybody from time to time. These guys are called in to investigate after communication was suddenly cut off from the mining facility shown earlier, and so far I'm not sure if this movie is really a copy of Aliens.
Gonna tell Aunt Mary about Uncle John. He claimed he has a misery, but he having a lot of fun, oh baby. Yes, baby.
See, they're clearly copying Predator. Alright, look alive, people. We don't have a permit to film here, and the workers arrive in 2 hours, so let's be quick. First, though, they gotta find a way to get into the facility.
No dice. It's fried.
So what's next?
Well, there's one other thing I can try.
Hey, works for me.
And if that didn't work, he was gonna hit it with his fist and go, "Ayy." Almost immediately, though, they discover that something bad went down here.
Tell me that's not blood.
Nope, it's diarrhea. Sometimes that happens when you die. Now, while in Aliens, Newt managed to survive by carefully hiding in the facility's ventilation system, this kid apparently survived by just sitting in this one corner the entire time.
Hey guys, they found someone out there.
And it's about goddamn time, too. This guy's a real prick.
They're right not to trust Cliff DeYoung. After all, he is dressed like Paul Reiser from Aliens. And is it me, or does this place look a little weird for just a uranium mine?
I mean, this huge, big, gigantic ass computer just for pulling rocks out of the ground don't sound normal to me.
Oh, so the movie actually points that out. Well, shit. Here's one difference between this movie and Aliens. While Newt managed to cope with her situation pretty well, Jesse seems to have been rendered catatonic by what happened here. They mostly come out at night, brah. Mostly. And you don't need to flash back to what happened, we already saw it. Anyway, time for our heroes to enter the hive, also known as the basement.
That's 2 10s, Monk. Oh, that's real cute, Monk. Is that your sperm count or your IQ? Yeah, dick!
Alright, even if it is copying Aliens, at least it gives us the best line in the movie. But Spider here isn't the only one with one-liners.
Whoa, wine me, dine me, 69 me.
Stop your grinning and drop your linen.
Even though Cliff DeYoung tells everyone they're not allowed to go down to the facility's lower levels, they ignore him and go down anyway. Seems fine. I can't see the harm in randomly wandering around a place that handles radioactive materials.
Reed, you disobeyed a direct order. Kahana, with all your people back upstairs.
Yo, check it out. The place practically glowing in the dark here.
Well, you should probably get the hell out of there then. And wait a second, something tells me there aren't any aliens down here.
What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. We're half an hour in and the dinosaurs are already picking off veteran character actors. On the plus side, at least they made some new dinosaurs for this movie instead of just recycling stuff they made for the first one. They've even got a brand new raptor pimp slap.
Okay, it's on now.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. Oh shit, the dinosaurs just killed Juana Man! Quick, jog for your lives! The pilot manages to make it to the dropship, helicopter. But wait a second, wasn't there a scene like this in Aliens? Okay, admittedly the effects there weren't the greatest, but to be fair, you could also say the same thing about the crash in Aliens.
Come on, we can hump it.
Yeah, it could be that. Oh, wait a minute, it's desert, 80 miles all around. If those things don't get us, the sun will.
Game over, man, game over! This is a chicken hunt! Time for Cliff DeYoung to explain just what the hell is going on here.
2 months ago, a biotech firm messing around with DNA, genetic experiments, I don't know what the hell it was. They found a way to bring back dinosaurs.
I think there was also something about a disease that caused women to give birth to dinosaurs. I don't know, it's probably not important. Also, the dialogue here kinda makes it sound like the dinosaurs were created as part of some big, well-funded biotech project, despite the fact that the whole premise of the first one was that Dr. Tiptree engineered her disease secretly behind people's back in order to try and end the human race. Even though this movie's plot is a copy of Aliens, as far as just hand-waving over stuff that was established in the previous movie, it has a lot more in common with something like Highlander 2. But now that Jesse isn't catatonic anymore, maybe he can help.
Here, let me try.
Oh, great, yeah, let the kid do it.
Come on, Reed. I've been hacking into every terminal in this place for the last 3 months. Trust me.
I can hack into any mainframe, even if the Ethernet is coded through the firewall. 90s movie computer talk. But the kid does have some other ideas.
There, see? Sub-level B.
Right.
There's dynamite in there. We could blow those things to hell.
I mean, I was gonna use the dynamite to try and blow up the United Nations, but I suppose we could blow this place up instead. They go to get the dynamite, but I think this whole situation's made everyone a little jumpy.
Shit! What? It's... Oh! What is it?
I don't know what it is, but
It's an iguana, stupid.
Now we're talking.
Remember, even if the dynamite doesn't work, you could always have Monk just fuck the dinosaurs and kill them with all the STDs he's got swimming around in his body. Cliff DeYoung, however, seems to be against them getting the dynamite and decides to lock them inside. What are they gonna do?
Works for me.
Oh. Okay, that was easy. This team does not have the equipment to handle dinosaurs. They were really expecting to find ghosts in this place. And they weren't expecting dickhead bosses either. Alright, John, there's only room for one prolific character actor in this movie. Hey, no fair! This isn't a tag team match. Fun fact, raptors only hunt prey that has no peripheral vision. It's a lot easier for them that way. Aw, come on, man. That thing was just about to kill Monk. Looks like Cliff DeYoung has a lot more splaining to do.
The Yucca Mountain Repository for High-Level Atomic Waste. Weapons-grade plutonium, disabled nukes. The government has been spending a lot of time and money developing this site.
Nukes, they got nukes here, they got nukes and dinosaurs. That's just perfect.
Yeah, I'll say. This whole place could really use some focus. Cliff DeYoung informs everyone that due to a leak in one of the facility's containment units, the entire place is about to go nuclear. But if they have Bishop make it to the colony's transmitter, he can remotely pilot the second dropship from their spaceship and... sorry, that's Aliens. I got a little confused there. What's the plan in this movie?
Like the kid said, we crash the system. And when help arrives... When help arrives, we blow the whole place.
Okay... So, just gonna ignore that whole place is full of nukes thing, huh?
We blow the whole place.
Ballsy, I like that.
That'll trap them down on the lower levels.
Blowing up a place filled with nukes is just gonna trap them? How tough are these fucking things? But in order to get the dinosaurs to trip the explosives, they're gonna need to attract them somehow.
Have a nice trip, big boy.
Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine. Ha-ha!
Huh. Okay, that part I don't remember from Aliens. And despite the explosives, I don't know if it was a great idea to get these things attention.
It's the dinosaurs! They figured out our traps! They're trying to get in! Figured out what the hell you're talking about, man? They're lizards, man!
How could they cut the power, man? They're animals.
Shit, they were so focused on setting up the explosives they forgot to lock the damn doors. And surprise, lady, turns out you're not the Ripley of this movie. She is right to be scared right now. She knows what monsters do to women in Roger Corman movies. And if you thought this movie's been less gory compared to the first one... There, that ought to fix that. And what the hell are you doing? Don't crawl around in vents. That's how characters from Aliens ended up getting killed. They actually make it through okay, probably because they couldn't find a way to fit the raptor puppets in there. Okay, now it might fit. They're not safe yet, though. Damn, falling debris. Monk's one weakness. In my will, leave my subscription to Hustler to my sister. While the others escape, Cliff DeYoung stays behind with Monk, mainly because if he didn't, they wouldn't be able to copy this scene from Aliens.
Now come on! Now come on, eat this! There's just so much
You know, despite the dinosaurs and explosions, I think the biggest danger to the characters is their own clumsiness. Seriously, this was your own damn fault, idiot.
I can't.
No, I was supposed to be the Ripley of this movie! Don't worry, he's fine. No, seriously, not only is Jack still alive, but his spine also isn't shattered into a million pieces. Forget copying Aliens, I think this movie just foreshadowed Unbreakable. Still though, Jesse might want to go get some help.
The emergency destruct system is now activated. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10 minutes.
No, wrong Alien movie. What the hell? He's getting rescued by Michael McDonald from Mad TV? Oh man, Jesse was really hoping for Phil Lamar. And you're doing this all wrong. The Ripley stand-in is supposed to go back to rescue the Newt stand-in, not the other way around. Thanks for coming back for me, Jesse. If I'd fallen another 10 floors, I might have broken an ankle. Before they can leave, though, they have to face off against the Queen Dinosaur, also known as the T-Rex. I mentioned in my last video that they built a full-size T-Rex animatronic for the first Carnosaur movie, so it makes sense that they'd bring it back for the sequel. And hey, this time around they actually seem to use it a little bit. Even the actors seem impressed.
Holy shit!
You know, if you just have a couple lines in a low-budget horror movie, might as well make the most of them.
Holy shit!
And this guy really should have known that in a horror movie, the black guy always dies last. Given that we're now at the climax of the film, it's now time for one of our heroes to face off against the T-Rex with a power loader, which in this case is just going to be a forklift. Get away from him, broski! Actually, I guess it doesn't matter now since he's dead as shit, but, you know, aliens. Boy, this movie really has no shame. This is totally ripping off the ending scene from the first movie. But I guess that is a good way to recycle some shots from it. Alright, time for Jesse to kill the T-Rex by blowing it out of the airlock, or whatever he's supposed to do. I don't know if this plan's gonna work though. Even if the T-Rex falls all the way, we know that's only gonna result in a few minor injuries. Alright, so the T-Rex is dead, at least according to the stock footage they used from the first movie. Time to get the hell out of here and blow this place. Even though I thought it was gonna blow up anyway, but whatever.
The remote.
Containment failure in 20 seconds. 19. 18.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Although, that would have been a good way to top the depressing ending of the first one. Now here's the part where they find out a dinosaur is stowed away on board with them. Oh wait, that's the first Alien. Never mind, the end. Unlike the first movie, Carnosaur 2 was a failure at the box office, resulting in all future entries going straight to video. And on a related note, this got a theatrical release? Seriously? It's kind of a shame this didn't do as well as the first movie, because I actually like this one a little bit better. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is absolutely shameless with regards to how blatantly it copies the plot of Aliens, but I think that helps make this movie more entertaining than the first one. I mean, let's face it, plot-wise, Aliens is a well-constructed, well-paced movie. Throw some dinosaurs in there, same thing's basically true. And besides, this series started as an excuse to cash in on Jurassic Park anyway. It's not like it was ever a beacon of integrity, so fuck it, just do Aliens with dinosaurs. There is one thing that bugs me though. The movie never did answer just who in the hell this woman is. Now well, maybe that question will be answered in the third movie. That's right, I'm still going with this series. Well, that's all for now. Until next time.
Whoop, there it is.